their godstone, looks like. The hike approaching the godstone is murder. You recall how most godstones are built on hills. Overlooking other godstones, the travelers can follow them and find their way between cities. It does nothing to ease your pains. Dredge! Shouts Moger from the front of the caravan. Suddenly, black rocks are whizzing past your head. What the hell is this? You shout. Moger shakes his head. A stone slabs into the shield of a nearby barrel, exploding in a flash of light and razor-sharp fragments. Get behind the shield bangers! Shouts Moger as you approach for a fight. Dredge find the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. Alright. Let's see what we got. What are you, Bercy? You're at Warhawk. Oh, he's got... Looks like they all got Tempest. Okay. We might want you instead of Luden this time. Ursa will keep. She can kick ass. Let's do it. Oh, surrounded. Okay, what do we got? Okay, at least they're all smaller ones. Just ranged. Okay. Well. See, they're 9, 9, you're 9, 8. Let's move you over here. We'll rush you up to try to take out those ranged guys. Yeah, okay, let's go. Off we go. Well, boom. One down. Ooh, ouchies. Let's head you over there. Okay. Let's have you head this way as well. Okay, Eric, let's see. Have you give him back the willpower here. Now let's see, what do we got? Marksman, veteran. Alright, let's take you out. As much as we can. Head over here and take this guy out before he slaps off here, so... Fuck yeah! Actually, wait. No, there's not really any good spot. Okay, let's go ahead and try... Get his armor down a little bit. Okay, you're gonna come over and swap Eric. Okay. Alright, let's have you... push him down. Alright, you're moving closer. Armor. Alright, she's probably gonna get it. Yep, okay. Take him out. Okay. Just little sling fuckers now. The way these guys move after any time they get hit, it's a little annoying. Okay, let's move you. Alright, you can move up there. Hey, Moist Muffins. Good to see you, as always. That's an easy smash. You're dead. So close. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Here. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, Coco is not down here, but I will pet him. Pumpkin is right here, though. I will pet him. Alright, let's see. Let's move you over here. Barrel on the field. Well, we're not giving the dredge much place to go. We're getting surrounded by Varl over here. And they don't have anywhere near the amount of power to take out the armor that they need to do any real damage. Boom! Good job, Eric. Boom. You're stuck in the corner, my dude. You're not going anywhere. Bad choice. Now you're really stuck. Everybody gather around. can't do anything. You can, though. Bam. Let's try it. Oh, there's a lot of shooty guys. That's a little annoying. There's a lot more dredge that were still here than I thought there was going to be. Yeah. Okay, he's still at least got a lot of armor. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Gunnulf. Get right up in here. Holy shit. That hurt a bit. That's not nice. Alright, Gunnulf, you go over here. Well, I don't think we're going to win the little follow-up fight, but I think that'll still be okay. We won the first one. Unless Hakon just fucking kicks ass. We'll see. Nice. Man, if we somehow make it out of this, I'm gonna be so impressed. Shit, we might actually make it out of this. Hakon, my man! Fuck yeah! Oh! Unbelievable! Okay, that. Fuck yes! Yes! Please, please hit. Oh, he deflected it! God damn it! Oh, man. Oh, he's got 1 health and just walked over to Hakon. Smart. Real smart. Fucking yeah! Got some injuries, but whatever. Those heal. Oh, that was a lot of renown. That was good. That was real good. Fuck yeah! What in the depths are these, you wonder, looking at the unusual dredge slingers? Nobody knows. Without warning, a deranged, half-dead slag stumbles out of the brush, throwing itself upon the ox attached to the treasure cart. Surprised, Varl pull weapons, but not before the whole cart slides off slick rock in a sheer drop, stopped suddenly by a low growl. The enormous metal wagon dangles precariously off a cliff. From the end swings a confused ox tied to its reins. On top, the dredge hangs on tight, keeping the whole thing from plummeting over the side is Gunnolf, one hand white-knuckling the cart, the other wrapped around a tree trunk. Gonna help Gunnolf. You grab the cart and pull. You barely make any ground, and on the trees holding on tears from the ground, dragging you with terrifying force toward the edge. Oh shit! No! Cries the old Varl. The cart plummets and flips over rocks along the way, tossing its contents across the show in a shower of golden gore. The ox and dredge are torn to shreds. Gunnolf lies motionless, his limbs splayed at unnatural angles. Shit! Gunnolf died! Following the shock of Gunnolf's death, you find yourself wondering why that dredge went after the ox in the first place. You realize the bigger problem is the vast fortune now laying at the bottom of the cliff. What choice do we have, he mutters. Gunnolf is dead. Anyone can see that. Even if we could gather up the gold, we got nothing to haul it. He sounds defeated, but resolute in moving on. You begrudgingly set off, leaving the grisly scene behind you. Ah. Well, at least we still got Bearsea for a Warhawk. The caravan stops, Godstone looming overhead. For a short rest, the warriors are glad for it. And the stone gives you an ancient sense of being watched over in a comforting way. Didn't help the bodies underneath it, though. The earth at the base of the Godstone is scarred like a struggle occurred. Merchants, no dredge. Encircling Dangler are a variety of goods, a barrel of mead, who knows how old, loose silver, a statue made of soapstone, offerings to a dead god. Leave their offerings alone. Don't know what made them think the godstone would be safe, Moga grunts. We're completely exposed up here. If we're going to rest, I think we ought to do it a little further away. Dangler was always one of the favorites amongst men, god of good fortune. They believed he brought luck, wealth, or whatever else you wish you had, but couldn't get on your own. The word fortune has a lot of meanings. Eventually, you move on. R.I.P. Gunnulf. He was too green for this world. In the distance, you see smoke rising from the trees. Dredge aren't known for setting fires, says Moger, but it does get their attention. We'd use fires like that to lead them along in the Great Wars. Yeah, but they wised up to that after a while, interjects another warrior. Or it could be someone trying to get our attention, claims Basult. The other group from Schlid were sent this way. No matter how you look at it, investigating it will cost time. Moger, send a few warriors to look, you say. They disappear over the hill, and you keep a steady pace while you wait for them to return. They don't reappear well past the time it should have taken. You take Moger and a dozen warriors with you. You shuffle past dozens of dead slag and varl before the clearing opens up. Hundreds of varl sit near the fire, including those you sent to investigate. One puffs a pipe. Hakon, he greets you. Your warriors said you wouldn't leave them. He explains they'd come from Schlid and were surrounded, and lit a fire when they spotted you. Sorry you had to miss the fight, he grins, as his warriors join your caravan. Sick! Moger comes to you privately. I've seen some of the warriors disappearing, he says. At first, thought it was my imagination. Now I'm certain several have gone missing. Mostly men, but some varl too. Can't quite figure it. If it's abandonment, you can't let it stand. I couldn't get a straight answer out of them, he says on return. And others denied it outright. I can't question the humans directly, but I'll be damned if Luden doesn't have something to do with this. Speak with Luden. I ordered it, said Luden when you confront him. I sent my men to bring back gold from the cart you left behind. If you have a problem with your warriors joining them, maybe you should keep them under control. You left a pile of gold at the bottom of a hill, says Luden. What are the chances it'll still be there months from now? The only reason we aren't each carrying a share is because you don't trust us. No, he says unflinchingly. Moger pulls you aside. He has no claim to the gold, but he takes no orders from us either. Like it or not, he's an equal. They'll repay us when this is over, and you'll look the better for it. Luden folds his arms. You leave no doubt in Luden's mind that another stunt like this won't end peacefully. He shrugs indifferently. Okay, we're gonna make camp here real quick. So we got some upgrades to do. Yeah, and a lot of people are injured. What do you? Provoker. Ooh. That could be good. Alright. But we'll keep Luden in. Let's see. Okay, let's pump that up. Let's see, Gris. Let's do... Keep your armor up as well. And we'll max out your armor, my dude. Nice. Okay. Yeah, no market. Okay, everybody's healed. Your warriors demand a break. You halt the caravan with a sigh, but in all honesty, you're starting to feel the altitude and weariness yourself. Moker leans on a fallen tree, fiddling with a crust of bread. Getting colder, he says, staring into the distance. You can see Ridgehorn just starting to peek around the mountains. A flock of ravens float across the clear sky towards the fort. We should follow those birds. Without another word, Moker starts running toward the birds and tumbles over the cliff. Suddenly, he's gliding through the air, flapping his arms. Before, with all their worth, he swoops towards Ridgehorn before bursting into flames and plummeting into the tower, which crumbles like a log from a smoldering camp. Wait, what? Oh, okay, it was a dream. I was gonna say, what the fuck? You think you've lost your mind, then you wake up. You don't remember setting up camp or falling asleep in front of crackling logs. What's going on, you mutter. Moker approaches you at the campfire. Hakon, did you see? Starts. Yeah, you both agree to keep it to yourselves. Okay, so we were just, hallucinating. Cool. That's good. That's good. That's always good. I'm sure you've seen them, Moker says, but we're being followed. The Dredge have been on our asses since we left the Godstone. Lots of them. I'm sure there's plenty in front of us too, but we're just half a day out from thick woods. We might lose them there. Varl don't enjoy shuffling through undergrowth, but the Dredge hate it even more. Most stop at the edge of the forest, and the ones who follow are picked off without much effort. They begin to creep around the tree line, and you hope you can outpace them on the other side. Oh man, that fort looks so kick-ass in the distance over there. Deep in the woods, you get the distinct sense that the Dredge have more or less surrounded you, and in great numbers. The dark shapes create unsettling patterns as they slide between the trees in every direction. You call Moger around. Any ideas, Moger? Yeah, pray whatever god you like. There's more of them waiting on the other side of the woods than we've seen so far. We may be seriously outnumbered, especially if we wait. Yrsa appears unexpectedly. What if, she says, patting her eyes knowingly, you could set part of the woods on fire to draw their attention while you escape, and try and draw them into a trap? Was this your idea, you ask? She shrugs innocently. Alright, let's do the distraction. That sounds good. You escort Yrsa an hour's trek to the far edge of the trees, where she sets up some soaked rags in key locations. With a volley of flaming arrows, the rags catch in dramatic fashion, sending the area up in flames despite the thickening snow. You hightail it back to the caravan, where Moger is already reporting Dredge are heading toward the fires. Yrsa cackles with delight, all but reinforcing the nickname the Varl had given her as the Witch. After a long half hour, their numbers have thinned. We better get out of here before that really spreads, says Moger. You break through the trees and plow into the Dredge, who remain behind, hoping to cut through them before the others notice. Alright. Let's get in there. I got another item. 10% dodge. Put that on Yrsa so she doesn't die so much, because she can do a lot of damage if she's living. Oh nice, not too bad. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? Do it. Oh, nice. That was beautiful. Well, at least they hurt his own dude. Give you a little bit back. Alright, grease. Whoa, what's that move? That's a new one. Let's not deal with whatever that is. Throw your vibrator away, dude. Big chunk of that armor out. Alright, Eric. Nice. Let's do a little more armor damage to this guy. Alright, his armor's almost gone. He dead. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Give him some more will. Nice. Kill a few more. All right. Oh, there's only 3 of them. That's not bad at all. Two big ones. All right, Eric. Oops. Good wad of armor there. Nice. He's doing it. Turn his fucking vibrator on. Alright, Luden. You stay in the middle here. That down. And boom. Got another one. What the heck? Alright, let's get back over here. Figured that was going to happen. Alright, let's get you over here. Attack. Alright, at least his power is way down now. Let's see, let's go you there. Oh yeah, not so scary now. Get him here. Nice, got an item. Good stuff. Looks like we're finally getting somewhere. Well, that doesn't look too good. Looks a little ransacked in here. Hi, pumpkin. Damn. This place got fucked up. There we go. That's a long walk up that. What is this mess about? Looks like a full-scale battle happened, and recently. But only dredge bodies remain. Maybe we'll see something from the tower. Have Varl search the buildings and make sure there's no dredge waiting to spring on us. On it. And don't set up camp or make fire. We'll take a look and then get out of here before anything else goes wrong. You mean more wrong? Alright, let's upgrade some peeps. What's this do? +1 armor. What are we at? 11, 16, 11. Oh wait, forgot to check the upgrades. So we got Ursa can go up, so we'll definitely get her. Okay, Ursa, you need more armor. And Luden. You need a little more as well. That's going to take a lot. Yeah, I can't promote him yet. Yeah, that's going to probably take all that we have. We'll keep the renown for now in case we go to a town. We can actually buy some supplies or some shit. Alright, tower. Check it out. Ooh, right into a battle. Oof. So what does injure do? Oh, minus strength. Okay. Well, should be okay, I think. Hopefully it's nothing too terrible, awful. Okay. Not too bad. Let's see what we got. Big guy, 19 armor. He's a big dude. Okay, so we got this big hole in the middle of the map. Let's try it. quite in range of those guys. That'll take him out. That's not going to pass through anybody. Oh! Sick dodge! Start whittling away on that a little bit. Everybody get around a little bend. Damn, still can't attack. Nice deflect. Putting in the hurt, closing in. Claude, he's trying. Oh, boom, we got him. Lean on a crumpled wall, watching endless waves of dredge march below. Satisfied, Hakon? Moger asks. Vast number of dredge remind you of the Great Wars. I've seen enough, you reply. Let's get out of here. Moger stands where the bodies of the man and woman. Think the slag came up here for those two? Asked Moger, waving his bloody weapon in their direction. Oh, up there, by the wall. Right there. Any idea who they are? The man is dressed in light clothes, unfit for travel in the north. The woman wears an ornate but simple robe and shawl. No, but something wrong about this, says Moger. He pauses and puts an ear to the man's chest. This one's still alive, he says. The girl is not. A clang of metal reaches you from the courtyard below, muffled by thick snow. You curse. Quick, back down and bring the live one. You skip stairs as you descend, shouting orders to the prowl below. Oh, I didn't want to fight. Shit. Everybody's fucking injured. Alright, let's swap you out. Okay. Man, I wish that didn't throw me right into another fight. Ugh. Ow. Ooh. What do we got? This is mainly those two big dudes. Those other guys shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alright, for now... back a little bit. Well, oh, nice. That went through quite nicely. Get you over here, Hakon. Let's get you... Him almost down. Nice. Oh, very nice. Alright, Luden. Take down the nasty armor. That didn't do much. Get his armor down enough. Ooh, owie. Nice. Hey, Devos. Coco's not down here, but Pumpkin is. He's right here on my lap. But I will get Coco his pets when I see him. Alright, Luden, get over here. I do indeed remember you. Oh, it's 80%. Okay. We can take that arm down a little more. Boom. Pull back. Welcome back, Devos HD. Good to see you again. Alright. What's going on? I had one eye on the fight, and next time I looked down, dreads are swarming into the courtyard. Can't tell how many more are waiting out there. But it's a lot. If we're getting across the bridge, it'll be a fight. Any options? Not really. Unless you want to wade into that valley, we're going to have to leave the same way we came in. Hakon, I think you should take a look at this. Nearby, the man has been bundled and laid Nearby, the man had been bundled and laid near a short wall protected from the wind. I think this man is a mender. That raises more questions than it answers. That's right, I knew his look was familiar. The Spellweavers in Ridgehorn, why? Maybe they knew something about what's happening. If he's going to tell us anything, we need to get out of here alive. I agree. Let's decide how we're going to defend this dump. You sure did, and they sure got their pets that you redeemed. And just for good measure, I will give Pumpkin some extra pets right now. Isn't that right? Alright. Each day we wait here, the dreads are going to pile up. How many will there be tomorrow? Double? What about the next day? Look, it's your call, Hakan, but we can't cut and run on this one. There's one way out. If Varro fall, if anyone falls fighting here, they'll be left behind. Let's make this place defensible. That's the worth of my opinion, isn't it? You'd already decided what you were going to do. Any opportunity to insult me. I'm leaving. Freeze to death in this tomb if you like. Be reasonable for once, Ludin. I am the reasonable one. You want to wait until there's no chance of escape? I won't. Ludin barely keeps himself in check. If it were any colder, you'd be able to see steam rising from his head as he stomps towards his fighters. I think he's really going to try it. Do we let him? I'll get the Varl on their feet. Just don't let that idiot leave before we're ready. Temper your pride, Hakan. It won't be worth a dam in the grave. Let's do a diversion. Hate to admit it, says Mogre, but this might be the safest option. I just wouldn't expect to see them again. He gets a strange expression on his face. I'll lead, he says. I can make sure you and the others escape. Mogre's brow furrows. I'm not sure how many will be willing to go on this suicide mission, but I'll ask. He returns later with a handful of warriors, most of whom we've never seen before. They go on ahead of the others, crossing the land bridge at the battle cries. Begin your approach before the whole attention has been drawn. Most Varl have been felled. Fight, you shout as they turn toward you and the rest of the caravan. Fuck, do I not even get a rest? Still no rest? Oh, jeez. I saw there was a rest thing there, but I couldn't click on it. It was in the background. Okay, at least they're not really that bad of a group. Get all the Varl up in here. That is that cool. What is that? Power up. That's a pretty cool looking emoji. I don't think I've actually seen that one before. Alright. Well, at least these guys' armor is pretty low, so we have to take out their armor first. Move up, move up. Oh, I can only do that to ones right in the vicinity. Okay. What was that? Oh, can't reach anyone. Oops. Oh wait, that does a 5-tile area damage. Okay, there's nobody I can attack. Okay, we'll just get closer. See you, Devos. Good luck with your glasses. That was nasty. Okay, at least he's taunted. Okay, so he did another of those area effect ones. Okay, we need to get this guy gone. Now, screwed now, my dude. There we go. It's already in here. The first way to dredge out of the picture, you stop and take stock of the battlefield. Your warrior is doing as well as you hoped. Fortunately, they were enough to pull it off. The dredger furious, falling quickly. You think you can safely outdistance him at this point. Get out of here. You take stock of the survivors. It hurts to think of how many you lost to get this far, with nothing but an unconscious mender to show for it. You hope it was worth it. Oh, dang. We went a long-ass way.
Hakon, join me a moment. There's something I thought you'd want to see.
Is it a welcoming party from Grofheim bearing mead? That's about the only thing I want to see.
No such luck. The mender from Ridgehorn woke up. He says his name is Avend.
Sounds like a Mender name. How is he?
Not well. Where are we?
A day or two from Grofheim, we found you at the Tower of Ridgehorn. What were you doing there?
Grofheim, no. No, that's the wrong way. Juno, where is she? Where's the woman who was with me? She didn't make it, my friend. We only brought the living with us. No, we have to go back.
I don't think so. We barely made it out 2 weeks ago. Do you know why the dredge were crawling all over Ridgehorn?
Dredge, we have to go back.
It's a damned graveyard, boy. I'm sorry, Avon. The girl was dead when we got there. What we have to do is tell Yorander what's happening and prepare for a bloody war. So if you...
She is dead. I couldn't save her. I couldn't save her.
Avon suddenly looks spent. He slips to the ground and you motion for Sambarl to help him onto the cart. Not what I had hoped to hear. Not sure what I was hoping. Come on, Ubin. The sooner we get to Grofheim, the better.
Dread grips me as we approach Grofheim. None of us expected to see a city unscathed. But what we find steals the very breath from my lungs.
Oh shit. Well. Alrighty then. Alright, looks like we're going to be switching back to the other group. Oh yeah, we're at Frostfeller. What did I tell you, Rook? The man has a crazed look about him. He stands, axe pointed in your direction, on the other side of a dozen men. Ekil, you son of a bitch! Remember what I said. Think carefully about what you want. This is what you get. Ekil walks away, leaving you to deal with his thugs. Wow, rude. Oh, he's blocking. Okay. Oops. Owie. What's this do? capture. Break him down a little bit. Owie. Okay. Well, at least we got some level ups. Hate to admit it, Rook, but you're right. We can't stay here. If we're not murdered in our sleep, it's only a matter of time before the dredge find their way, and there's nobody defending these walls. You spot Alette looking at one of the thugs. She cocks her head to the side. Dad? I think he's still alive. Ivor lifts him to his feet by his tunic. He groans. This guy again. Why did Echo try to kill us? He's a damned lunatic. Figure that yet? Why would Frostfeller's chieftain put a madman in charge of his guards? That what he told you. He never put Echo in charge. Soon as those gates were shut, Echo walked into the great hall and sliced open the chieftain like a narwhal. Saw it myself. Echo wasn't a captain. Look at him. He was playing us. Can't say I'm too surprised. This whole place is a death trap. Where can we go? By now the dredge have already flooded the south, I'm sure. Wormtoe's the only thing that makes sense. Across the wastes, I might know someone there who can help us. And the dredge probably won't follow us over that. They didn't in the Great Wars. Because it's a death sentence, food's already running low. I know where Echo keeps his supplies, I'll tell you. If you take me with you. Echo would have us bring scraps for the refugees. Why would he do that? The dredge found live bodies. He thought they'd leave the city alone. That's the worst thing. Get the supplies, and there's plenty of fighters who are desperate to get out of here.
That might solve a few problems. If nothing else, Echo's going to feel it when his food suddenly vanishes. What's your name? Onef. Why do you... Just want to know whose face I'm going to break if things go wrong. Alright, let's do some leveling. What are you, backbiter? That would be useful. Oops. Let's put him in here. Yeah, let's do that. Am I allowed to rest? Onef leads you to the inconspicuous building. This is them, he says to the handful of guards inside. Lower their weapons. In a concealed basement, you find an enormous store of food and sundries. Grab what you can, he mutters. Hauling the entire store of supplies out of the basement takes more time than you expected. Each moment you imagine Eccles' men rounding the corner. Yells in the distance mark that fear becoming a reality. You get the others out and emerge from the building in time to meet them in battle. Yeah, I keep forgetting that Rook's ranged.
Now we. Nice. Oof. Oof. Damn, these guys are trickier than they looked like they were gonna be. Yes, everybody was injured in battle. Before long, the last of the stores is cleaned out. As you turn to leave, a valuable-looking necklace with a deep green stone catches your eye. Onuf leads you and his trusted fighters out of the city before more men show up. Bodies and dredge fill the fields in front of Frostfellow. You consider the best way to leave. Shapersky Stone. Oh, dang. That's nice. Okay, so we got like 37 days worth of supplies. I guess we might as well upgrade him. Okay. Outside the walls, things are a mess. Dredge are everywhere. Fortunately, they're going around the hill in which Frostfellow sits, heading south, and show little interest in following you as you cross the wastes.
You're finally free of Frostfeller, but find yourself facing new problems. You hope that whoever ever knows at Wormtoe is willing to help. Looks like a thing that popped up in the background there. Let's camp real quick. Just take it easy for a while. People are noticing. Oh, they've noticed, have they? We're on the edge of dying daily, and you want me to take it easy. Gods, I should be plowing twice as many fields, you understand? Don't get us thrown out of this caravan, Mogan. It's not just you who suffers. Right, so you get married, have kids. Now I'm supposed to settle down too, yeah? What happened to... Two brothers climb up as you approach. That's right, I've got a kid to take care of. Cool your head, Mogan. Hogan departs, leaving Mogan looking awkward. Rook, what brings you around? Sorry, it was none of my business. No, but it's no secret. I like women, Rook. They like me. They like the scar. Bah, forget it. Listen to this. All this death. Every night half the caravan cries itself to sleep. Pathetic. Come on, Rook. Be honest. This is good living. Half the world just tilling soil till they keel over. What kind of life is that? We're lucky. You could go your whole life with no goals, no purpose, nothing to fight against but boredom and hunger. I'm glad for all of this. I get what you're saying. Look at it like this. We're fighting to the death almost every day. You can curl up in a little ball of fear, you can go hide in the woods eating nuts and appreciating leaves for some nonsense, or you can enjoy the struggle. Know which one I pick? Anyway, just so you know, I never go for a let. Promise you that. Or odd leaf. All yours. Appreciated, Mogan. You depart, unsure of whether your opinion of Mogan has changed for the better or worse. Okay. Now I feel a little better. There's certainly some wastes. A gaunt man and woman approach the caravan, hands held high. A word, friends, the man says. We're poor farmers, down on our luck. The woman hits him and says, We're outlaws, plain and simple, 10 of us, and we'll help you fight for some food up front. What are your crimes? Misunderstandings, the man says. Meat houses are confusing. Never know when you've drank your share. The woman hits him again and says, We've stolen, killed a few when we had to. Skills that might benefit you, as I hear. The two quickly shuffle to a supply wagon as 8 more bandits emerge from the wilderness. They gorge themselves on salted fish and cheese, taking time to thank everyone. After eating, they politely keep to themselves. The caravan's buzzing with worry. In the distance, someone spotted dark figures following you. The Dredge! Cries one woman. Something about it tells you they don't quite look like Dredge. Gods be damned, chokes Onif, standing on one of the carts to get a better view. Worse than Dredge, that's Ekil. News spreads through the clansmen like wildfire. Ekil, why would he? Starts Oddleaf. Unless he's after you, Onif. He's insane, interjects Onif, and unpredictable. That's a good number of fighters with him. Your mind races considering what to do. We'll try to work things out. Onif and your allies leave the caravan at a determined pace. There doesn't need to be bloodshed, you shout as he approaches. Why, look! Why, Rook, my good friend, he replies, throwing his axe to the ground. We come to parley, not kill. Why would I believe a word you say? Rook, we're good friends. What happened? You just tried to kill us. Just go back to Frostfeller and leave us alone. Ah, Rook, it's your pretty girl. I'm glad nothing happened to her. With a Dredge, I mean. My friends, how could I forget everything you've done for me? Broke into my city, took my warriors, took my food, and killed some people so you could take more food. That was a nice touch. Took one of my best men. How dare you, Onif? Do they treat you well? Shove it up your ass, Echo. If you came out here to kill me, let's get it over with. Nothing like that. You must think you know me, or people like me. What did Onif tell you? I'm crazy? I haven't survived because I'm crazy. I did what I had to be done to make it in Frostfeller. The only mistake I made was you. What kind of man are you, Rook? You look like an average man to me, a man worried about his daughter, maybe, just making his way. But then look behind you. How many people is that? They follow you, fight for you. Why? What kind of man are you?
protect my kin. It's more than that, isn't it? You think everyone is born to lead, make hard decisions? Who do you think people think you are? You saved them. You're a hero. Maybe that's more important than who you really are. What's your point, Echo? I'm your prisoner, Rook. Bind my hands. Frostfeller is done. I can't survive here, thanks to you, my good friends. You may not have cut my throat, but you sentenced us to death. I don't believe that's who you are. Is this some kind of apology? You can't trust me, I know that. Take me and my men as prisoners, if that's what it takes. Echo looks down at the ground and the words come slowly to him. I'm not above begging. We need fighters. You fight the Dredge just like the rest of us. You fight for everyone now, not just yourselves. And if you look the wrong way at a single man, woman, or child in this caravan, there'll be no hesitation killing you on the spot. You do us a greater honor than I'd hoped, Rook. The people are right to follow you. You'll have no trouble from us. I may be reckless, but I pay my debts. The caravan eyes them suspiciously. They try to fit in, following your orders. You expect to hear complaints about this. Things are definitely becoming complicated. Herbs. Oh, there's a godstone here. I didn't even see that on the map. Find a surprising number of people camped out at the godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently they think Radomir, the sun god, has come back, and they're worshipping him despite the bleak environment. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories about what while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but their leader approaches and offers to let you join in their tribute. What does it involve? Golden fiery, one says, showing you a golden liquid in a silver bowl. He places some on his chest, which sounds like it's sizzling. And explains through clenched teeth it's a gift from the sun god, oil that burns like the sun and lets them see things clearly. Bravely you give the offer a chance. You apply the oil to skin, it burns like a hot brand, but you bear it. It doesn't reveal any secrets of the universe, but the worshippers are impressed by your courage and gift you more oil to take. Nobody can really agree on what Radomir looked like. As fond as he was of his own isolation, he never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun, and not uncommonly hear speak of seeing the tail of a great creature slipping through the clouds on a sunny day. Radomir was always one of the lucky gods, the kind of people thanked for good weather, healthy livestock, and a good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how this godstone came to be found at the bottom of the dried-out lake. After some rest, you continue on. The sun god worshippers are keen to stay, so you pack your things and return to... Nice. Worth it. Oh, I just didn't notice it because it wasn't very incredibly obvious. It was just a big pointy thing. Several people notice black vultures circling above the caravan. Take advantage of the light snowfall. They pose no threat, but they have a visible impact on the mood. The next time you look back, Oddleaf's firing arrows to the air, one which nearly tagged the birds once or twice. Get lost! No dead down here, she shouts at nobody in particular. After a couple more shots, she manages to tag one of them, which falls out of the sky. She recovers it, laughing to herself, and shows you the black feathers. You know, says Oddleaf, scanning the caravan, a lot of these women, they could do this. You can tell from the look in her eyes she's excited about the idea. I think I'm going to start training them how to fight, she says. Heck yeah. We can always use more fighters, you tell Oddleaf. If Alette is any proof, you know how to train someone with a bow. Oddleaf gives you a smile. She heads off to some of the women in the caravan, showing them the vulture she shot down. Heck yeah, empowerment. Well, hopefully there's another... hopefully this wire... worm toe or something, I think it was. Harsh words from one mother to another draw the attention of the entire caravan. My daughter marries Ragni or no one. That reed-thin tramp you call a daughter won't provide sons. The insulted mother bares her teeth, ready to attack. Yeah, let's not do marriage right now. Two women look embarrassed, which turns to anger. You worry about your fighting, and I'll worry about my daughter. Both women glare at you before storming off. Morale dips into below normal. We'll take a rest for the lady. Oh, of course when this shows up. Thieving bastards who waken to hear the small band of outlaws who previously joined the caravan made off with a substantial number of supplies while everyone slept. The watchman tells you, why in the depths were they allowed to join us to begin with? I know Wormtoe's right there, but we'll take a quick camp just in case. Okay, back up to good. What's this do? 15% crit chance. Oh shit. Sure. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Morale's a little better. That's good.
Wormtoe was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Var living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
Town achieved. Nice. Var will find you before you see them. Not surprising with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here. But back down when Ivor tells them he's come to see someone named Krumer. Well, I'll be damned. Krumer, it's been a long time. Yeah, it has. So what brings Yngvar to Wormtoe with his very own village of humans? Bad news. Dredge are coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the mead house. As you follow the old Varl into their meager town, you catch him quietly saying, if it were anyone else. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. Half want to go north and find out what happened at Blotzbalker. Some think we should go to Grofheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had it my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come. But you made this problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Varl town. Most of us take care of ourselves. We've got women, children. We could pitch in, make this place livable. It doesn't work like that. These Varl are here to get away from civilization, not to make one. It's Krumer's call. It won't be long before Dredge are here too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jorundr what's going on. Who's Jorundr? Varl King. Well, as close to one as we have. Yngvar, where'd you find these people? Stay here and rest, but once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm all going to see off those who want to head north, but I'll join you to Grofheim. More travel? No, we've already come so far. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even if Jorundr won't listen to a tired old Varro like me, I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Yngvar here. They'll listen to Ivor? Ha! He hasn't told you. Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to, but don't be long. Krumer, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I've never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done, then. So who is Yngvar? Ha! I'm not surprised he never told you. I'm surprised he could stand being around anyone at all. Your friend was one of us long ago. I mean, the dredge-bashing type. He was called Yngvar then.
If you want to know why he changed his name, best ask him yourself. I'm too old to peddle and gossip. How did you get all these Varl to follow you? Respect, young one. After the Second Great War, wasn't much more left to do, so I started training other Varl to fight. Got tired of that, made a place in Wormtow. They still come calling, even with no wars to speak of. Seems like that might be changing, though, don't it? Any wisdom on fighting dredge? Depends how much you know. They're all armor. Tap them hard enough, though, it'll shatter. Line up a whole roll of slag, and they'll explode on each other all the way down. Get a big brawl, half your time spent setting them up for it. If you see one bang his axe like a tuning fork, try to kill him quick. Sometimes the slag he's calling won't even show up. Ah, that's what that does. Good to know. I bet you have some credible stories. I might. Or I could be the most boring Varl you've ever met. Depends on how much you like killing dredge. Ask me again someday. Might tell you about the time we filled a dead yox with whale teeth. And why. I best leave you to your business. I suppose you should. Take care, friend of Yngvar. Let's see. Let's take a look at the map here. Okay, so we made it all the way across here. Okay, so the other party's at Grofheim. Okay. Alright. At least we're not too far away. Although we definitely need some supplies. Okay, morale is up. Everybody is as good as they can be. Oh yeah, we got some more people now. Grofheim's quite a few days out, says Krumer, but nothing worse than crossing the wastes. I imagine if there's anywhere else you might be safe from dredge, it's there. Not so much now. Steel yourself for another long march, and half the town of Wormtow joins you. Hey, Varl party. An old man sits astride an overgrown portion of the trail. You lost, you ask. He adjusts his leather strap on his head and says, No, are you? He jumps up and shuffles toward the caravan, his tattered clothes revealing no weapons. Well, I've seen better, the old man says, peering into the supply wagons, but I'll join you. He stands next to a fighter, throws his beard over his shoulder, and puffs up his chest. The fighter grins, and the stranger exhales, asking, What are we waiting for? Lead the way. You're welcome to join if you can keep the pace. Keep pace, the old man puffs through his mustache. No fleeter than old Dunar. And husbands, mind your wives, I'm cursed with a golden tongue, not silver. The caravan enjoys a good laugh as they start moving once again. Nice. Got a funny old guy. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. Their crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. Come with us, it's not safe here. You warn the farmer of the approaching dredge, but the man spits and says, This land is my life, I lose that, may as well be dead. The farmhands slowly nod their agreement, neither joining you or lowering their weapons. We'll leave them alone.
What's his is his, you say to the caravan. No sense fighting those trying to protect themselves. Grumbling bounces around through the clansmen. The caravan once again is weak. You haven't seen Alette for much of the day. When you do find her, she's returning to camp alone from a fair distance, looking rather sullen. She keeps her eyes on the ground as you approach. I feel like things are changing so quickly, she eventually confides. It's not just that. Everything's going so wrong. I've been talking to Ekil a lot. This gets your attention. What has he been telling you? He told me how he and Onif are kin. Ekil had a sister who married Onif, but she died a long time ago. They've been bound since, but then Onif left without him. Just left him behind without a word. That's why he came after us. Eventually you find Onif back at camp and relate the story. Is that what Ekil told you? Replies Onif, and he sighs. It's true about his sister. She died of a fever when we were just married. Surprised he opened up like that. So I left him in Frostfeller, he continues. He'd be fine one day, ready to kill his own men the next. Sometimes he would. I'd make the same decision tomorrow. You feel certain Alette got the message. Instead of stirring up more trouble, you decide to let the issue drop and tighter watch on Ekil. Nice, another Godstone. The Godstone of Marek looms into view. Upon it carved a great ocean beast. Jagged stones shot out of the snow like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the Nordfelling wastes being filled with water at one time, but the Godstone stands as a reminder of the vast lake it used to look across. A blessing! Shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding up what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish scale, he says, pointing out the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon a curious child's found another hiding in the snow, and a third is discovered. Perhaps they'll bring us luck, you overhear, and before long the caravan has become obsessed with gathering the shining scales. By the end of the second day, the hunt still continues unabated. Even you're starting to feel something on the back of your mind, like you need to have one of the scales. You shake it off, uncertain whether to let this continue. Let's get out of here. You start to whether something unnatural has had a hold on their minds when the call to leave is met with open aggression. However helps you get the movie again, and you wonder how long they would have kept searching if you let them. Oddleaf calls you over. A row of women holding bows of differing age and experience line up before a row of trees in the distance. They fire, doing an impressive job of hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill some dredge with feathers. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still. The others watch. Just as the wind shifts, she lets go, and the arrow flies not into one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that's scurried underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. A group of men from the caravan approach. Listen here, says one. Practice all you want. My wife isn't fighting dredge. The other men agree in chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. Stand by the women. The men argue their point, but eventually relent. Thanks, says Oddleaf. To be honest, it was harder than I expected, but the more people who can hold their own, the better. The women return to camp, not just as clansmen, but as fighters. As you're nodding off to sleep, shouts of fire pull you back to attention. Flames quickly consume a supply wagon and a few tents. A woman cries out, "My boy!" and points to a burning tent closest to the outlying barrel. Two of the giants are motionless, staring at the spreading fire with terror in their eyes. Look at him. Wrapping your cloak around you, smoke flames in the tent become a blur as you grab the boy and Slice through the back canvas with your hunting knife. You meet the ashamed look of an older Varl while the crowd cheers your heroic act. Unfortunately, the supply wagon did not make it. What at the depths was that about? You mutter to yourself. Something about the fire, Oddleaf tells you. I've heard this before. They don't like it. Doesn't change what happened, you think to yourself. Supplies. Not good. You hear a whistle on the wind and spot a long line of Varla far up ahead heading towards you. Behind there is a swarm of dredge and a trail of bodies leading off into the distance. Get down there, barks Coomer. Don't let them spread out, shouts the lead Varl as you approach the battleground. Soon you almost regret finding yourself fighting alongside them, facing off against a daunting number of dredge. Alright. Let's get in here. Oh, it is Fasult. Alright, if we're going up against Dredge, I cannot promote you. Sorry, Onif. Alright. Oh, man. Well, that didn't do much. Got that taunt. Okay, he's almost done. Oh, I'm stupid. I should have done Mark Ray. Alright, let's get him out of there. Nice. Wait, we can keep this down a bit. Take him down. Oh, rude. Just. That's pull back. Isn't this a damn curiosity? This is the second time I've been sent to find a Varl who's headed my direction with humans in tow. What are the Dredge doing up here? Gods, does nobody know what's going on around here? They leveled Grofheim to the ground. We've been losing ground for days. Joruntur's in Einertoft now. They sent me to gather Krumer and the rest from Wormtoe. We ran across this bunch of slag, and there's a lot more where they came from. This all of our you got, Krumer. What have you been doing? Eating each other? Many went to Blotsvolker. Are you telling me Grofheim is completely gone? And Vognir's dead. Slag on our heels. The Varl you sent off north are probably dead. The world's ending. Come on, this is old news. We're gathering in Einertoft. That's where we need to go right now. Wait. Basalt takes a long moment to look out over the caravan of men, women, and children behind you. Not to them. What do you mean, not them? Unless you're a king or a mender, humans don't set foot in Einertoft. Now isn't the time for this discussion. Damn it, Basalt, who cares about that? What in the depths happened at Grofheim? Before Basalt can reply, a low rumble grabs your attention, growing louder by the moment. Oh, fuck. Even though it's beyond sight, all eyes turn in Grofheim's direction as the rumbling becomes deafening. Transforming quickly into cracking and splintering, it's coming closer. Go! Shouts Basalt, taking off towards Einertoft. Don't stop till you reach Hauderborg. Oh shit! Oh shit! Well, that's not good. Fucking yikes! Oh, got a Godstone up here, looks like. Oh, jeez. Still standing. Well, most of you, rest up, then move on. The mountain just sank into the earth, and something is out there. You're just going to send us away? I don't know who you are, but you're not going to Einertoft. There's a couple hundred Varl here who will back that up. Where are we supposed to go? Back the way we came? We're stuck between two mountain ranges. In one direction, a few thousand Varl, and the other, an army of Dredge and whatever caused that quake. Einertoft is a Varl city. This shouldn't be news to a Varl. Give it a rest, Basalt. Don't you recognize who you're talking to? Surprise suddenly flashes across Basalt's face. The other Varl are starting to come closer now. You hear Yngbar being whispered between them. I think this might be the one person you want to let into Einertoft. The humans come with me, all of them. Basalt glances between Ivor and Krumer before stalking away, pushing past the mob of curious onlookers. Ivor? Who are you? Some other time, Rook. You spend the rest of the day recovering. Varl come and go in packs, and most of the chatter is about the quake that sank mountains into the earth. For the Dredge on their way, you hear rumors that a massive chasm opened where the earth split. Little you know about Hauderborg is that he was a disciple of the Loon Mother who learned to create under her guidance. He created a few beasts, but soon became bored of simple animals, and they began combining man and beast, ending up with Varl. That's the myth, anyways. One thing is certain, each Varl alive today was created by Hauderborg, and now the god is dead. Varl here now are the last ones that will ever exist. Profound sadness washes over you. Krumer is already here. It is good to pay respects, he says. And you both stand there in silence. Give this to Yingvar, he says strangely. It was once his, and that stubborn ass refuses to take it back. Krumer hands you a massive studded belt. Suddenly there's lots of activity. Word comes from below to retreat to the next village over, and you soon see why. A black shadow is sweeping down the valley from the direction of Grofheim, where the quake would never caused it has obliterated the mountainside. On closer inspection, it's a veritable ocean of dredge, more than you imagined possible. In their midst is a towering giant of dredge, blood red from head to toe. You gather your things in short order and join a good many Varl, leaving Godstone behind. Where are they going? That's a little tiny village where I can buy food. What minuscule now I have. The sounds of skirmish alert you to a Varl surrounded by half a dozen armed fighters. One man spots you and shouts, "Leave us to our business. This Varl killed my father without reason." Varl is about to spawn when the man attacks. The giant spots the blade aside and silently watches for the next assault. Let's hear what the Varl has to say. Varl shrugs as if unconcerned, saying, "This one's father and I had a business deal. He lied, now he's dead." "Lies!" shouts the man. "You murdered him over a lie, you coward!" The men wildly attack the Varl, who deflects them well enough, but you're uncertain how long he can keep it up. We'll defend him. "However, you say, we could use any Varl with a good sword arm, couldn't we?" He nods, readying his weapon. The men back off, the prospect of fighting your entire army suddenly unappealing. They watch from a distance, shouting obscenities and something about injustice. The Varl turns toward you. "Didn't need the help, but if I'm going to travel, it may as well be in the company of other Varl." He falls in line with the others as you return to travel. Okay, good. It is a little village. Ivor tells you, "We can't stay here long. It'll take 3 straight days to cross Burra Pass, so stock up. There's no stopping once we leave." He takes off to speak with the other Varl about setting up defenses. "Dad," Alette says, appearing at your side, "I liked old Ivor. Somewhere in the back of your mind you feel the same way. You focus on preparations instead, realizing you're one of the first humans about to set foot in Einertoft." Yes, well, I'd love to upgrade these guys. That's going to take too much renown. We need food. Wait, they said it was only 3 days. We got 10. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll upgrade one person. Who do we got that could use it? Let's see. Rook, you're going to cost too much. Assault, though, that would probably be good. Okay. Off we go.
We approach a city that only Varl have seen and cross a bridge that only Varl could build. Let us hope that we are the only unwelcome visitors to pass.
One can hope. It's a pretty dope bridge, though. looks pretty cool. All these warriors. Another great war is upon us. It is the third time I have seen such a thing. There are far fewer of us now than there once was. Krumer heads up the stairs to the Great Hall and returns shortly after speaking to Simvarum. What did they tell you? By all accounts, the Dredge are coming here. Looks like they plan to end the Varl for good this time. This place will become a killing field soon. They say the Prince of Men is here. They've got a Mender, too. Prince Ludin is here, from Arborong. In any case, we'll be given no audience today. You remember the last time you were here, Yingvar? It's Ivar. Yeah, I remember it. What now? We find somewhere to rest. I'd recommend keeping your people out of trouble while you're here, Rook. In fact, keep them invisible. Jorundr won't be happy you're here. You're shown to quarters, but could wander the city while you wait for an audience. You feel like you could sleep for a week straight. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, nobody we can talk to. What do I got here? Oh, guess there's not really anything we can buy. Oh shit, that looks cool. 2 armor per turn? Oh, fuck. 3 will per kill? Oh, man, those are some nice things. I guess we can't really do... Oh yeah, what's this belt? +3 break. Oh, nice. Okay, that'll be going on someone as soon as they hit level 4. How much do you cost? 15? Okay. I guess we'll rest. As you settle in, you receive word to come to the Great Hall. The next morning, Ivor suggests not speaking unless addressed. Even then, keep it short. In your dreams in the night, you see Varro kings fighting with Dredge lords. An ominous feeling lingers as you prepare to enter the Great Hall. Enough, Avend. The bridge stands. Find some other way. Greetings from Wormtoe, Jorundr. I've brought an ally. Who are these people? We don't have time for games. Wait. I know you. Yingvar, among us again. Is this what the end of the world looks like? Jorundr steps down from his throne to get a closer look. The light used by deep wounds on the Varl King. It was my last option. You look like death, Jorundr. The Sunder came through Grofheim, all of them, or we would still be there. A few thousand Varl remain, and Bellower has been following us since Grofheim. That is what he does. What will you do? Remain. There is no better place for us than here. We make our stand in Einertoft. But even if Einertoft falls, the Varl won't be wiped out. Hakon is taking our best warriors to Oberon, as we were discussing. I'm not going, Jorundr. We're needed here. This is not a debate. A messenger bursts through the doors, cutting the tension. He says a stone singer has been cutting a path across the bridge. Gods, can we not have a moment's respite? They should not be here already. A stone singer is with them. Let me bring down the bridge. As I said, it will buy us. I said the bridge stands, Mender. I say it again to you, and the Prince of Men, and the whole Mender Council, were they here. I will not say it again. Hakon, you go to Arborong. Haven, do not touch that bridge. Am I understood? You are. Then I'll confront the singer myself. Nobody tries to stop Avin, but many follow as he leaves the Great Hall. Mender walks past great companies of Varl on the way to the bridge. A tall, thin creature stands there, 2 black spears over its shoulders, ringed by dredge. Varla backed away in fear. Avon stops before the stilt-legged figure. Suddenly, Ivor is beside you. What is that thing? A stone singer, mutters Ivor. As close as the dredge come to menders of their own. I've only seen one before. It didn't go well. We should do something. You expect Ivor to refuse, but instead he locks eyes with you. Listen to me, Rook. You will probably die here, and so will everyone else who steps on that bridge. Look at your daughter. Are you prepared for that? I won't stop you, says Ivor. Fight like it's your last. You're not sure what to expect, but you draw your axe and find yourself standing behind Avon on the bridge, wondering if you made the right decision. Oh, fuck. Oh, nice. Okay, he's got plus break on him. Alright. Let's fucking go! Whew! Okay, is this the stone singer? Oh, gross. Okay, so definitely want to hit him with ranged. Okay. What kind of attacks do you got? Okay, so he can restore. An attack in a little area. Okay. So his main thing is his spells. Okay, move you up. Fuck. Well, that's a bit rude. Killing the main guy right off the bat. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see how this goes. that dude's up there, so we can't keep doing shit to us. Ah, they got Rook. Nice. Okay, he's casting again. Okay, thank goodness. Woo. Nice. Well, that's getting up there. Nice 7 renown. Come on. The stone singer falls hard. A howl like a hurricane sweeps across the bridge. The dredge part like a black sea. From her depths steps a crimson behemoth. A wave of sheer terror hits you like you've never felt before. Bellower. Get the mender out of here, Ivor hisses, and run. Your legs move almost with a will of their own, though you can't pull yourself away from watching what happens next. Oh shit. Oh man. Gods, what was I thinking? Not quite sure how else that was supposed to turn out. I can't do that much damage to a guy like that. Ivor writhes in agony, his arm torn clean off by Bellower's onslaught. The Sunder raises his weapon for a killing blow. Sunder, face me! Screams an uncertain Awen, sweeping back onto the bridge, raising his staff high. Even from here, you can see his arm trembling. You feel frozen in place, watching. Oh shit. Awen recoils in terror from the massive serpent that's appeared in the distance. Even Bellower backs away. It leans in close to inspect the two armies, flicks its great tongue, and indifferently lurches over the mountainside out of sight. The dredge are a knot of confusion. Some cower, others crouch. And shouting, Hakon shouts orders with the din. Varl rush forward, bowling over the surprised dredge, gaining ground. Bellower has receded back into the horde. Your under watches from atop the stairs. Hurry, says Awen, suddenly pulling at your arm, snapping you out of the moment. You rush to Ivor, lying on the ground amidst the fighting, still breathing despite a missing arm, and drag him back into the city.
At least he's not dead. Whew. Can you save? Yes, probably. Give me silence. Nearly 3 hours pass as Iwan plies his trade. Flesh forms and closes across Ivor's torn frame. That is as much as I can do. He should make it. Thank you. The mender looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time you slept? A couple days ago. I'm okay. Just need to sit. Where you can catch him, the mender crumbles to the floor. Getting good. Whew. Snick. Eximic. Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can capture them. With great effort, you remember who you are, Juno. You also realize the monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty is that you died some time ago, and that it is about to happen again. Frustrating. You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you are not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead. Who are you? My name is Juno. You are a Juno. It means nothing to me. Maybe I have asked the wrong question. What are you? What is your purpose? I'm a mender. Mender. Ah, Valka. Now the picture is forming. Do you not know me, Valka? Though your memory is still fuzzy, you're certain you know nothing about an enormous serpent. What do your prophecies say? The gods gave you prophecy, fate, destiny. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magic sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Do you truly not know? The gods are dead. Dead? How is that? Are you a god? No. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end. Do you understand? This world, this tapestry, I would devour. It is my purpose. But I cannot. Instead, now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night. The dredge? Dredge. Stone men marching across a long bridge. No. It is darkness. The egg white that has turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dusk smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a dung field. Because of you. Who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Return what is mine. Hello, Pumpkin. Avon. Juno, you're alive. You're alive. How? Where are you? Wait, where am I? Asleep, I presume, or unconscious. I am in Ridgehorn, I think. The serpent was trying to kill me, and now I am talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I've lost swathes of memories. But I found you, for a short time at least. The serpent said something about a long bridge, so I took a guess. It came after you. We saw it at Einertoft. Are you okay? It tried to turn me to ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it. It could tear this land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do? It gets worse, a prophecy of the gods I've never heard of. There are still prophecies out there. It was vague. Sounded like the serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches. That would explain why the dredge are swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill. Avent, are you in danger? You could say so. Bellower is here. The Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer. I think, of all the Sunder, why the Immortal One? Bellower, that is the worst luck. I would have you come to me, but we will have to do this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Einertoft and meet me in Sigerholm. Juno, we'll never make it to Sigerholm. Bellower is about to overtake us. The Varl won't listen to a thing. Find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Sigerholm. Go. And Avent. Yes? I love you.
The plot ends. I gotta say, I'm really excited for Banner Saga 2 and 3, because I've only ever played this one before, so I've never, finished the entire trilogy. So we'll be sure to do 2 and 3 after this one at some point, because I really want to know what happens.
You spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Ivor. He might save the rest of us. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I?
You were out for a couple of days. How do you feel?
Juno, she's alive. I need to meet her in Sigerholm.
Hold on, slow down. Who's Juno?
She's my mentor on the Mender Council. She contacted me. Contacted you how? She is not like most Menders. What happened here since I passed out? The Varl are holding the dredge back, just barely. Bellower has disappeared. Ivor is still out of it. Jorundir sent Hakon, Luden, and a couple hundred Varl away to Arborong. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sigerholm. Juno is going to meet us there.
Sigerholm? That's got to be a week away at least. And just abandoned Einertoft?
Maybe, or no, I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Jorundir will never agree to it.
I need to understand a few things, Avon. Why won't the Varl King destroy the bridge?
I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city, the rest of the world, fall before the damned bridge.
How would you collapse the bridge by yourself?
Not by myself. I could blast it apart, but the bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help.
And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding off both Dredge and the Varl. What do we do about the Bellower?
I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave and let the Varl die and give us a head start. It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. What is going on around here? The serpent, the Bellower. Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a very small town in the woods. I'll keep it short, then. You know how men and Varl were made, the Loom Mother, the other gods? In the First Great War, the armies of men and Varl hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the dredge, and they were such a threat that unless men and Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both. So they did. They ended the war, pushing the dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl who watched the borders, and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sunder, powerful dredge warlords and weavers like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of mentors went forth and finally sent the Sunder and Dredge deep underground. For the most part, the Dredge haven't tried to return since. Well, until now. Those mentors were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So, another great war has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us. But what about the serpent? That's another story. There's nothing in the Mentor's libraries about that thing. It must have something to do with the Dredge returning. That seems likely. I need time to think about this. I understand. Be quick, Rook. There has to be some way to... I can't believe the Var would be so stubborn. Speak to Yorunda herself. He's in the Great Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck. Or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Rook, I hate to put all this on your shoulders, but I've got a few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Anyway, we can't stay. We have to make it to Sigerholm. Juno will know what to do.
You'll do as I say.
I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you we're dying by dozens every day now. You sent our best away with Hakon. How long do you expect us to last?
You asked for this command, Fasolt. Don't let them get across that bridge.
Fasolt takes his leave just as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience.
I forget your name.
Rook.
Rook. How is Yngvar? Will he survive?
I think so.
If I remember Yngvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Bellower, did he?
No, he keeps things to himself.
Yes, that sounds right. Yngvar confronted Asunder in his youth during the Great Wars. He won that fight. None other but Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought he'd do it again.
Ivar killed Asunder. How did he end up in Skoger?
You have to pry that from him yourself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kender.
It occurs to you that Jorundr would not be on the throne now had that happened.
But why are you here, Rook? Be brief.
I'm offering to help take apart that bridge.
Human, if there is one more mention of that bridge...
Jorundr's mood changes almost instantly. If you have nothing else to say, get out of my damned hall. What is so important about that bridge?
Every man I've ever met thinks he'd rival the gods himself if only he were in charge. I am over 400 years old. I know that I know little. And you are a child, an infant, yet you know everything. Listen, human, this story is not about you. If you jumped from that bridge today, the world would not change. Now either help Fasolt retake it, or leave my city. I don't care which.
Guards are quick to usher you from the Great Hall. You don't resist. Well, I guess we can fight. At the warfront, rows of Arl lined up, waiting for their turn to fill in as warriors in the bridge battle Dredge in an endless churn of bodies. Fasolt catches your eye between giving orders. You lost, human, he says. Offer to help.
Fair enough, Fasolt admits. I'm not going to argue against putting you on the bridge. We've got plenty of food in here as well if you can work a deal.
Fight on the bridge.
Fasolt nods and puts you in line with the others. Don't be a hero, he grunts. Kill a few and come back alive.
A slow terror starts to creep in, waiting to go into battle, but you find yourself face to face with rows of Dredge. Okay, if we're doing Dredge. Do not have enough to promote. Okay. gross. 21. He's gonna be the big problem. Interesting, okay. Okay, let's get the two big guys to knock down as much as we possibly can. Okay, at least he did that, and not an actual strength strike. Thank God. Okay. Nice. God, I love that Mark Prey ability. Alright, let's move over up here. Well, at least that hurt his guys more than it hurt mine. Boom, big guy down. Oh, come on, leave Rook alone.
swear the fighting is getting more vicious and dangerous. Again, you let the next line of Varl push into battle. But you don't dare risk it anymore. Come back tomorrow if you're looking for more, says Basalt. You sleep poorly. Haven's suggestion to collapse the bridge is repeating in your mind. Haven nods, and you tell him you'll help destroy the bridge. He reminds you of the plan. Get him onto the bridge and give him time to strike until it falls. Hold off anyone who comes to stop him, Dredge or Varl alike. Are you ready? Alright, let's do it. You follow Avon to the bridge, where the Varl are lined up to join the battle. They'll readily let you step into the next group, curious to watch the Mender fight. When you've killed a few, I'll begin, Avon whispers. Alright. Okay, only one big dude. Let's get...
Sweet. Nice sit up, pumpkin.
At a break in the fighting, Avon starts to rain down lightning onto the bridge's supports further ahead. The wretch is thrown with confusion, shuffling away from the area. Then the Varl notice. What are you doing? Shouts Basalt. Several more Varl join him. Avon is locked on his task. Another lightning strike sending rubble to the air. Stop! Shouts Basalt, drawing his weapon. The others follow suit, ready to attack. Stay close, you tell the others, drawing your axe. The lead is shaking so hard you can see it from a distance. With a shout, Basalt attacks.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Man, really wish I had leveled Basalt up so much right about now. Nice dodge. That was pretty fucking awesome.
creatures. Okay. Oh, come on. Well, at least we're getting his strength low enough that he's not going to be able to really hurt us. Oh, thank God. One hit. Yes! Oh. Yes, everybody got injured. Forgot that their wild flailing also damages their own armor, so they both ended up with like 2 armor after those strikes. Dead Varl lie at their feet, their blood on your hands. You're told for your creepy revulsion by a thunderous crack. David is rushing past. Run, he screams. The stonework crumbles behind you, and the other Varls flee for their lives as the bridge collapses around itself in the deep abyss beneath. Your edge have not been taken, but scramble over each other to outrun the collapse. When the dust and snow clears, you can see a yawning gulf between you and the dredge. They won't be crossing it again. Rough hands from a screaming mob of Varl pull you from the ground to the Great Hall. Oh boy, we in trouble now. Was there not just one thing I demanded of you? Yonder launches from his throne, pointing an axe in your direction. You've broken this alliance, human. Men and Varl are no friend to each other anymore. This is my reward for allowing men in Einertoft? Do not blame all of humanity for my... There is a bustle from the back of the hall. The Varl part around a shadowed figure entering the room. Yrunder, enough. This fight could not have been won. They did what you were unwilling to do. Enough of this insolence. I want these people out of my city. You'd gladly let our whole race die? There is nothing glad about it. There are no more Varl being made tomorrow, or 1,000 years from now. We are all there is, and we will all be gone someday. You've destroyed what we have made. What else is left of us? Will we leave no trace behind, as if we never existed? We have nothing left but ruins. Now get out what is left of my lands and my city, and never return. The guards pull you roughly from the great hall where your caravan has been hastily gathered together. Well, once it gives us a chance, this is probably a good spot to stop. Oh shit, we have like no supplies. Stifled screams fail to overly concern anyone. It was only a matter of time before an expectant mother gave birth. The caravan is excited by this first sign of new life since the trip began. You just
discreetly make your way to the family's tent amidst cheerful clansmen. You give your most heartfelt congratulations to the parents, telling them how strong their young boy looks. The mother cries, the father thanks you repeatedly. Nice.
Really hope we get to a town before we run out of food.
Some clansmen have discovered a large patch of wild fruit. When you approach, you see some people have begun to sample them. A mother frets about whether they're safe after hearing one of the children say it tastes funny. Others start gathering by the basketful. Observe someone. After a short time, you notice the slurred speech of a young man partaking of the fruit. Besides a little drunk, he seems perfectly fine. Gather what you can, you tell the others, thankful to add any amount of food to your stores. Yeah, thank God. Though a few people become a little drunk from the fermented fruits, nobody becomes sick. Oh, thank God. There isn't a whole lot of supplies, but it's another day. It appears that large figures following from the direction of Einertoft. Oddleif watches intently before finally saying, "They have a cart. I can hear it." You slowly get a better view and spy a small caravan of Varl that catch up.
Greetings, Ivor. It's been quite a while since we talked, hasn't it?
I know you, Ubin. Never imagined you to be one to defy the king. What made you leave?
Someone had to.
What do you mean?
Bellower is heading this way.
Already? How is that possible?
A group of Varl from Wormtoe showed up around the back of Einertoft, the long way. Bellower and his army chased them across the summer path, they said.
Past Wormtoe? That doesn't make sense. Bellower was at the bridge.
He must have doubled back after that serpent appeared. While we fought on the bridge, he led half his forces around to approach Einertoft from behind.
The attack on the bridge was a feint? Don't let anyone tell you that Dredge aren't clever. Einertoft will fall within a day.
Maybe not. He's following you. Thought one of you might know why.
You exchange nervous glances, but nobody speaks up. Must be me, then.
Is there something I don't know? That's quite a grudge he's holding if he's coming for you, Ivor.
It doesn't matter. Our only chance to get to Sigerholm. Juno will know what to do.
We'll join you. I come bearing supplies and warriors who'd be happy to kill a dredge or two, I believe.
Oh, thank goodness. The caravan stops at a split in the road. Ahead, the path leading to Sigerholm veers off into the hills, which are swimming with familiar black shapes. Dredge, that way too, grimaces Awen. The summer path leads straight to Sigerholm, while taking the main road will add several days. We're every way by now, cries Ubin. I suggest we go round past Hogstorp. Well, low on supplies. We also kind of need a rest. We'll risk it. I hate to say it, you tell Awen, but I'm not willing to walk in his horns and dredge anymore. Juno will have to wait. We turn around the long road around Hogstorp instead, hoping to save lives in the process. Well, hopefully if people do starve, we lose less people starving than we do with dredge. The scout returns with a nearly frozen child. I've almost stepped on her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something. Patches of blue mottle her pale skin, but her chest rises and falls slightly. Even just carrying along could kill her in a state like this, says the woman. We could be in danger here. Fighters stay alert for any threat while the caravan moves on. The healers rub the girl's arms and legs under blankets to no avail. An hour later, when Healer approaches you with tears in her eyes, she says nothing, only shakes her head.
village of miners who want to know what's been happening recently with the rumors of the quake and sightings of dredge in the distance. As you look around, you see a lot of elderly and children and know these people will need to be more mouths to feed. Let them decide. We welcome anyone who wishes to join. Many do, while others choose to stay in your homes and see things through. I wish them luck. Okay, at least we're back up to that. Okay, and we will do... Let's try to get... Hey, Devos, welcome back. Good to see you again. Let's see, let's get 2 weeks worth of supplies. And alright, let's see what we can do upgrade wise. Alright, Rook, let's buff you up a bit. Oh, no worries, man. I do this for the fun of the games. That is quite alright. Okay, so we'll do Rook with that. Haven, I know you're level 5, but God, you're so weak. Let's... Although, I might want to put Ivor back in. Let's switch him around. We'll give that to Ivor. Okay, we'll keep our heroes. We'll keep our heroes that way. Let's see. Yeah. That's fine. Feel free to enjoy. Free of charge. Let's see. Let's look at the map. How far away, or where are we even at now? I saw where Einertoft was, but I'm not quite sure how far away we are from Einertoft right now. Okay. Okay. So we're going around this way to Hogstorp, and then down to Sigerholm. Okay. Cool. Interesting. Well, okay. Well, we can keep going a little longer. Let's keep going. Morale's high. We got some more food. People are leveled up a little bit. Let's trek onwards. Look at that, shouts one of your clansmen. The caravan stops to watch dredge pooling into the village you just passed through. I hope anyone who stayed behind got out alive, says the lad, but you have your doubts. They're coming, says Ivor, pointing out a line of dredge leaving the village and marching towards you. As you watch, a dredge in the front falls over, and the one behind falls as well. You hear a twang to your left. Nid, the archery student at Oddleaf, so you recall deftly shooting snow rapids, is firing arrows from the hill. Another dredge topples. That's incredible, says Oddleaf, squinting. We should get out of here. Let her shoot a few more. The next shot bounces off a dredge's armor. The one after that doesn't, and the Colossus falls to a knee. Another dredge goes down before you get moving again. Why don't you come along next time you want to try out that bow, you tell Nid, who nods with a smile on her face. Heck yeah, give me that good morale. Is that a... Oh, I guess it's just a funny-shaped tree. Although that looks like a godstone up there. While walking, the words of a mother's song reach you. It's soothing, nuanced, and about your current journey. When she finishes, a man begins a tale of his own in verse. The woman quickly responds with another poem, and the entire caravan slows to listen to the entertaining competition. I'm joining with a verse of my own. The whole caravan is shocked when the first line of your poem rings out. You mimic both contestants, adding your own spin to the tales. At last, you end with a joke at your own expense and the peasants applaud. Keep that morale up. Nothing like some good bard stuff. to temper the spirits.
Alright, the Godstone. It's kind of a fun one. I sure did. Yep, Coco and Pumpkin both got pet. Pumpkin left me though tonight. He was sitting here until a little bit ago. He went back upstairs. But yep, Coco and Pumpkin got their pets. They always get their pets. The Godstone of Dunder passes around you. In the frozen climates here, looks like the rock is split, falling apart, held together only by deep stone. Curiously, when standing between the stone, the wind drops off completely, picking up once again once you pass through. I almost wonder if we should rest here for the night, said Lyra. Seems to have noticed the same thing. With all the snow around it, Dredge might not even be able to find us. Walk around camp before settling in. Along each strand of Dunder's massive beard is carved a different part of his story. And when you turn your head to and fro to read it, while the Living Mother was first to create, she soon found a counterpart in Dunder, who embodied her ideals in a masculine. Dunder took some of her creations, gave them beards, and showed them the secrets of smithing, though many remember him just as fond of teaching them games and songs of mirth. As the camp settles in, you notice a group of boys huddled around something. They show you an offering box carved from the Godstone itself. The box is an elaborate. Oh, is it a little loud? Good to know. Thank you for that. Let me turn it down. There we go. That should make that a little better. The box is an elaborate construction of interlocking pieces, which slide around when touched. We can't get it open, they tell you. It's like a puzzle. Yeah, I guess the music is a little loud. That's true. Is that a little better? Let's try to open it. Why not? The boys take turns working out the puzzle and give you tips when it's your turn. Though you don't seem to make much progress, eventually they leave to sleep until it's just you and a couple other determined youngsters. Let's keep doing it. It's hard to know how long you spent sliding around the smooth puzzle pieces, but when people begin emerging from their tents, you know you're in trouble, exhausted from a long, sleepless night. Worse still, the box remains closed as you shuffle wearily along with the leaving caravan. Damn. See you, Devos. Have fun with Among Us. I haven't played that one yet, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. Have fun. Oh, sweet. We're almost to Hawkstorp. No. That's fine. Hope to see you again, dude. Have a good one. Trail of blood leads to a clearing where you find a large wounded Varl. He's gnawing on his shield, swearing at no one in particular, and occasionally slamming his cudgel on the ground. If not for the heavy bleeding, you'd leave this one alone without a second thought. See you, man. We can help if you want it. In a heartbeat, the Varl is on his feet, swinging his massive weapon. You jump clear as the cudgel smashes through the trunk of a tree. Your party scatters to avoid the falling timber. Once you recover, the Varl is long gone, leaving only a trail of blood, which you decide against following this time. Alright, dude. Random Angie Varl. In the distance, Hawkstorp smolders like an old campfire. Even from here, you can see black figures shambling through it. It looks like a dead town, remarks Ivor, confirming your impressions. There's usually survivors, Oddleif reminds you. Check it out, just in case. I hope others would do the same for me. Dredge or nothing we haven't faced before. Ivor grunts, but otherwise says nothing. Besides, it might throw Bellower off the scent a bit. You had a day's march out towards Hawkstorp. As soon as you've stepped foot in a small town, you think you've made a mistake. It's thoroughly littered with corpses. Then moments the dredge are upon you, as though you stirred up an angry hornet's nest. You draw your weapons. Oop. In we go. Ned, what are you? Bowmaster. Ooh, that sounds kind of nice. All right. Well, welcome back again. we able to upgrade? No, we aren't able to upgrade you. Oh, I have 2 points. Nice, nice, nice. Was one of them the imposter? Caught him vented. They were pretty sus. Let's see. Let's do those. Alright. I really want to use Nid. Let's put her in. Ah. That sucks. That's always a bummer. What's this one do? On strength? Okay. Oops. Alright, let's fight. What kind of nasty dredge we have this time? Oh, okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, this purple one's gonna be the bad one. Okay. Let's do it. Alright, let's go here. Take you down a tad. Oh, shit. I didn't even see the one behind me. Fuck. Alright. Alright, smash. Oh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh. Okay. Alright, let's move up a little. Okay, let's try taking out these dredge here, little guys. Alright, we'll start taking down your armor. Oh, hi, Pumpkin. Welcome back. Come on up, buddy. Come on. Hello. Welcome back, bud. What you eating tonight, Devos? Okay, at least we're getting his armor down. He has returned. He always likes sitting here on my lap while I play video games. Ooh, please don't get in range. Ah, fuck. Ooh, owie, owie, owie. Nice. I had some Chinese for dinner too, although it wasn't ordered out. We had some like orange chicken that we got from Trader Joe's. No worries, man. Enjoy your dinner. Pumpkin, stay on my lap. Ooh, owie. Oh, taking out the archers. Come on. Oof. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. This might not be good. Having these two purple ones. Yeah, doing the archers may not have been the best plan. Yep. Yep. Ooh. Yeah, we don't have enough power to take this out. Not with this crew. Ooh. Nice. Offended by the glasses. Oh, we doomed. Ooh. Nice deflect. Are we seriously gonna make it through this? No fucking way. No way. No way. How did that turn around? No way! Well, thank you. I appreciate it. How are we winning this? I thought for sure we were screwed. Ah. Ah, well. Oh, let me get in there. How did we win that? I have no idea how that turned around. That was wild. We had 2 dudes left and took out like 5 of them on like a couple turns. Oh my god. Pumpkin, was that crazy? Right? I don't know. Like, I think the main reason that it won... So Rook, the human guy with the red cloak, he has an item that I gave him that gives him a lot of armor break. And those, the dredge, are particularly weak to armor break. And I managed to take their armor low enough that my one other guy, Ivor, could do his full damage because they didn't have any armor anymore. And I think that's what did it, but that was still pretty fucking crazy. What in the world? Pumpkin were you hacking? I'm going to say Pumpkin was hacking. It was his fault. The town is nothing but ghosts and now covered in more dredge bodies, too. Remarkably, as you're about to leave, you find an old man sitting quietly in the tattered market stall with a couple items in front of him. He hums to himself as if nothing were wrong and seems to be in shock. Your clansmen gather him in the caravan before you leave. Right. Oh, let's go talk to Nid. I don't know if we've ever spoken. I'm Nid, you're Rook. I know. We've actually been traveling together for a long time. Isn't it strange how you can be so close to people and not know them? Every day I pass people I swear I've never seen before. I wanted to thank you for letting me join you. Have you always been such a good shot? Honestly, I've never even tried before Oddleaf made me. I spent my whole life making clothes, cleaning. Oddleaf's good, but I don't think it was all her doing. It feels right, I just look where I want it to go. Anyway, I feel better. The caravan, the people worrying all day and making problems. Sometimes they really stew in their misery. I'm glad I can do something helpful. Where are you from? I don't think you're from Skoker. I knew most of the people there. No, I had a house in Frostfeller, but we were driven out when the dredge started to show up. My husband died trying to protect our home. My sons and I were thrown out into the fields. I'm sorry to hear that. Ekel's men killed my husband, and now Ekel is traveling with us. For a long time, I was angry. Why did he get to live? Why did you decide for the rest of us? You look away momentarily, not sure what to say. But I've let it go. I have 3 sons, and I don't want them to grow up with hatred in their hearts. That's why I wanted to thank you. You're welcome. I should be going. Don't think anything of it. We all have our own problems to deal with. Let me know if you need me to put an arrow in something. She returns to her tent where her boys are waiting for her. Alright, at least get a little bit. Hey, congrats. Good job. It has been a long time since I've done a math quiz. I haven't, man, trying to think of the last time I had any kind of math-related test. That was probably, probably like 8 years ago now? Maybe 8, 9 years since I did a math test of any kind. Oh, I guess there isn't a whole lot of supplies here. Well, we'll get all that there is. Oh, it's got that Volca thread. Yeah, I never had too many troubles with math. It just wasn't my, interest. Like, when I was in college, I did, the usual math courses that you have to do to graduate. But outside of those, everything else I did was all, history and language related. Stuff like that. So I didn't really do a lot of math my last several years of college. It was all other types of courses. Alright, let me double check really quick how many chapters are in this game, because I want to make sure there's enough to make a decent session next time. Okay, so there's not too much left. So this would probably be a good spot to stop then, so we have a decent amount for the next stream. Math number 2, science. Yeah, I didn't really do too much science in college either. Like the STEM side, the science, technology, engineering, math stuff, that just was not my focus for my major or my minor at all. Mine was all history and art and music. So But I think with that, with where we are and how much is left in this game and the time it is right now and how long we've been going already, I think we're going to call that good for today for Banner Saga. And we'll come back next time to finish Banner Saga 1, and then we'll see what we do next. I'm not sure if I'll go right into Banner Saga 2 or give it a moment, or if I'll do something else. But we'll rest here at this city for now. Thank you for coming. Again, Devos, good to see you. If you're still eating dinner, hope the rest of it's good. And let me see. Actually, let me check real quick if I have any friends who are streaming. I can send you to. Who do we got? Let's see here. Ah, here we go. Friend of mine is playing Fall Guys. We'll send you over there. Raid, Fenrir, Wolf. Boom. Alright, we'll send you over to Fenrir. He'll treat you good. And we'll see you hopefully next time, dude. Have a good one. Off we go. Raid ahoy.
Oh hey, welcome in, Moogle Muffins. How's it going?
Another admin just wants to kick that one person that's being